Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Mandalay Bay here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, USA for the official weigh-in for our huge night of World Championship Professional Boxing taking place at the Michelob Ultra Arena on Saturday night. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored by Hennessy, Never Stop, Never Settle, Air Force Reserve, Bet Online, AutoZone, MGM Resorts, and JD Sports. Now, all the action will go out live around the world on Dazn. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a stacked card. We have 8 fights. We've got 3 title fights and a final eliminator. So at this time, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. This gentleman is coming to the stage. His professional record, 3 wins, 3 losses, fighting out of Frederick, Maryland. Please welcome Jonathan Ryan Burns. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His young professional record thus far perfect, 1 fight and 1 victory. That victory also came by way of knockout. Fighting out of right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome Amari Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is brought to you also in association with Devin Haney Promotions. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jonathan Ryan Burns. $153 bang on, 153 pounds for Ryan Burns. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the young undefeated charge, Amari Jones. $153.6 for Amari Jones. Amari Jones, Jonathan Ryan Burns, 4 rounds, super welterweights, Las Vegas, Nevada. Now we're going to go ahead and throw it over to Todd Grisham.
Thank you, David. I'll be here all afternoon interviewing the fighters after they weigh in. And we'll start right here with Amari Jones. Come on in. Congratulations on your first career win. You're 1-0. How do you feel about fighting in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay tomorrow night?
I feel good. I feel nice and strong. I had a good camp, and I'm excited to show my talents in front of a big crowd.
Yeah, so people who've never seen you fight before, what can they expect to see from Amari tomorrow night?
They will expect to see, good boxing, good ring IQ from a young fighter.
Now, I saw all that bling you had on. I thought you'd be a little more boisterous considering you're carrying around all that cash around your neck.
It comes with it.
It comes with it. All right, can't wait to see you in action tomorrow. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, Amari Jones. Let's go back up stage now to David Diamante.
Thank you, Todd. Our next contest, 6 rounds in the featherweight division. And now making her way to the stage, her professional record, 4 wins, 8 defeats. She has 1 win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is MK Ultra, Michaela Nebel. And her opponent now making her way to the stage, her young professional record, thus far perfect, 2 fights and 2 victories. Fighting out of Mogadishu, Somalia, by way of London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ramla Ali. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michaela Nebel. $124.6 for Michaela Nebel. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Ramla Ali. 124 pounds, bang on. 124 even for Ramla Ali. Ramla Ali, Michaela Nabel, 6 rounds, featherweights, matchroom boxing. Going ahead and throwing it back to Todd Grisham.
All right, David, we welcome now Ramla Ali in Las Vegas. Come on up here. In Las Vegas, from Somalia through England. Did you ever, as a little girl, think you'd be under the bright lights in Sin City?
I mean, I was hoping, but I never thought it'd happen. I'm, you know, really glad and very humbled and honored to be here. Such a huge stage, such an amazing card, such an amazing card. So yeah, really, really glad to be here.
How would you describe your style?
It might not be to everyone's cup of tea. So, you know, I know a lot of people want to see blood and fighting and just getting stuck in, but I like to use my feet a lot. I like to use my jab a lot, throw long shots. So just like boxing, basically. So if you like boxing, then yeah, I think my style would, you'd appreciate my style.
All right, so what do you know about your opponent and what kind of fight do you think will happen tomorrow night?
So I know it's a good step up for me now coming here to fight on this card. I know she's a local girl. She's got more experience than me in the pro game. She's had 12 fights. She's just come off the back of 2 wins quite recently, so she's quite active. So yeah, it will be a good fight. Be a good test for me.
Can't wait to see it. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, David.
Thank you, Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Our next contest, 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Our first contestant making his way to the stage, 8 wins, 6 defeats, 2 draws, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of San Juan, Puerto Rico by way of the Bronx, New York. Please welcome Ryan Pino. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record thus far perfect. 9 fights, 9 victories, 7 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Staten Island, New York, here is Rashad, the Albanian Bear Mahdi. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Pino. 146.8 pounds for Ryan Pino. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the young, undefeated charge from Staten Island, New York, Rashad, the Albanian Bear Mahdi. 145.8 pounds for the Albanian Bear. Mahdi v. Pino, 6 rounds, welterweights, matchroom boxing.
No, I'm trying, man.
comes the Albanian bear himself. Wait till you check out his logo that he's created. Show everybody the new stuff. Can they get this on your website? Are we doing a hawk like a...
Oh, man. First, I got a shot ahead of us for it because it looks clean, right? It looks nice.
Good. Are you selling merchandise yet? Make some money. Go ahead.
Not yet. But soon I'll pull it up there.
Missed opportunity, I'll tell you that. You were trying to mean mug him up there. It didn't work out too well. What went wrong?
No, I don't know, man. We kind of like smirked a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm going to lose it. So, yeah, I ended up laughing and I ruined it.
Well, that's what's amazing about you. You're such a nice guy. You're always laughing. But when you get in the ring, you become the bear. What's that transition like for you?
Oh, it's different. Nothing personal. At the end of the day, it's business. But my main goal is to put on a good show, and that's my plan tomorrow anyway.
I know a lot of these guys get in the ring with you, and they can't last too long. You kind of want to get some rounds underneath you. Would you prefer to blitz this guy out in the first round, or he goes the distance?
For me, whatever happens, happens. At the end of the day, I'm looking to put on a good show for the crowd, and win. So at the end of the day, that's the two goals right there. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right, well, you got a growing fan base. I'll give you the mic now. What would you like to say to all your fans?
Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to go put on a good show tomorrow. Kuchezzi. Remember that.
There he goes, everybody. He is the Albanian bear, Rashad Mati. Back up to David Diamante.
Thank you, Todd. Our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 2 wins against 4 defeats. One of his wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of H-Town, Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nathaniel Tad. And his opponent now making his way to the stage for the very first time as a professional. He'll be making his professional debut on Saturday night. He's a Team USA podium star fighting out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Here is Khalil Big Steppa Ko. And now to the scales, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Nathaniel Tad. 179, bang on. 179 pounds for Nathaniel Tad. And now, ladies and gentlemen, onto the scale for the very first time as a professional. Here is Big Steppa Khalil Ko. 176.2 pounds for Khalil Ko. Khalil Ko, Nathaniel Tad, 4 rounds, light heavyweights, matchroom boxing. We're going to go ahead and throw it to Todd Grisham.
Yes, Khalil Ko is the favorite, David, but his opponent does have a chance, but just a tad. Anyway, here comes Khalil Ko. It's your pro debut in Las Vegas. Not a lot of guys get to do that. How are you feeling right now?
I'm excited. It's a big stage, and I'm just ready to put on a show, show everybody who I am.
Yeah, who are you? What kind of fighter are we going to see?
Oh, I'm a elusive, slickster with a lot of power.
And you are the high stepper?
Big stepper.
The big stepper. Where'd that nickname come from?
It's since I was a kid. I walked on my toes, so it's something they gave me.
All right. Well, good luck to you, big stepper. Can't wait to see your debut tomorrow night.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Khalil Ko, everybody. Back up to David.
All right, thank you, Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Lightweight Final Eliminator. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 14 wins, 1 defeat. He has 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of East London, Eastern Cape, South Africa. Here's the former South African and IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight Champion, Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 24 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brentwood, England, here's the former British, Commonwealth, European and WBC International and the reigning WBC International Silver Super Featherweight Champion. It's Wardy Martin J. Ward. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the Golden Boy, Azinga Fuzile. $129.2, 129.2 pounds for Azinga Fuzile. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Martin J. Ward. 129.6, 129.6 for Martin J. Ward. Martin J. Ward, Azinga Fuzile, 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Lightweight Final Eliminator. Let's go ahead and throw it to Todd Grisham.
Straight out of the Essex, UK, here he comes, Martin Ward. Can I please see this six-pack up close and personal? My God, man. How does someone get a six-pack like that?
I've got a great guy, Dan Lawrence. He's been looking after me for the last few days, and my nutrition side of things and strength and conditioning alongside a lot of hard work and training with Tony Sims is how I get that six-pack. Yeah.
It's very impressive. So you are a slight favorite in this bout. It's almost a 50-50 fight. Why should people bet on you?
I am going to dominate this guy. I'm gonna win in every aspect. I'm going to be too fast, too big, too strong, too smart also in the fight. And tune in tomorrow night and see why everybody should be betting on me. But I'm gonna dominate this guy. I'm taking home the win.
What concerns you most about him? What do you need to look out for?
No, he's a slick fighter. I've got to be cute as well and smart in there. But tomorrow night is my night, and it's my time to shine. And I'm going to bring back this win back to England, and bring it back home with me.
Yeah, what do you want to say to your fans watching over in the UK?
Just thank you for all the support, all you guys have given me, so all the messages, and I'll fly the flag. I'll bring back this win for us.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, and his whole posse is here too, David. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Todd. Our next contest, 10 rounds for the vacant WBO NABO Middleweight Championship. And it's brought to you, of course, by Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. And this bout is also in association with Golden Boy Promotion and Tournament of Contenders. Now making his way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, his professional record, 17 wins, 3 defeats. He has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Pomona, California, please welcome the Sugar Man, Shane Mosley Jr. Mosley Jr. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, 18 wins, only 1 defeat. He has 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former NABF middleweight champion, fighting out of Ballybuffet, County Donegal, Ireland. Here is Jason Quigley. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shane Mosley Jr. 160 pounds, bang on. The middleweight limit of 160 pounds for Shane Mosley Jr. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Quigley. 159.4, 159.4 pounds for Jason Quigley. Jason Quigley, Shane Mosley Jr., 10 rounds for the vacant WBO NABO Middleweight Championship.
Looking forward to this exciting matchup between Quigley and Shane Mosley Jr. Let's bring him right now. Bring him in right now. The one thing you told me that you've been working on the most is your stamina and being stronger in later rounds as opposed to coming out like gangbusters. How have you done that?
Just what we do in camp, you know what I mean? Just we've had a good long camp for this fight now. Everything has went according to plan. There's been no stone left unturned, and we're coming here ready for action.
You know, you had a slip up losing that one fight. What did you learn from that night, and what's the future look like for you?
Losses can be blessings in disguise, and it's part of the game. You know, you regroup, you recover, you come back better than what you were before, and I think that's what I've done. I'm looking forward now to getting in there and a better version of myself.
And what's the key to you winning this fight on Saturday?
Just getting in there, doing what we've been working on in the gym, everything, all the sacrifices that have been made, all the journey that we've been through for this fight. We're going to make it all worthwhile.
Is he on your level?
We'll soon see come Saturday night.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Shane Mosley Jr. You seem to be getting better and better every fight. You told us your last fight may have been the best performance of your career. How do you carry that momentum into a fight with a guy like Jason Quigley?
I just got to be the best version of myself and do what I've been training for, do what I know to do, and I think that'll show.
What kind of fight do you expect this to be?
We'll see. You never know. In a boxing match, a fight breaks out, so you never know. You know what I mean? We have our game plan, but obviously things change, and you got to make adjustments when necessary, but we'll see what happens.
You know, a lot of boxers, once they lose once and certainly twice, you kind of never hear from them again, but you've gotten stronger after those losses and gotten to where you are now. How have you been able to keep your head up and then kept improving and staying in the game?
I have a great team. I have to say, I attribute my, I guess you could say coming back, whatever you want to call it, to a great team and people that support me and believe in me and things like that. And we're just ready to go, baby.
All right, can't wait to see it. Good luck to you. Back upstairs to David.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the chief support of the evening for Saturday's great night of World Championship Professional Boxing. This bout is being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Greg Cohen Promotions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in for 10 rounds of boxing for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the world. And now making her way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. Her professional record, 23 wins, 7 defeats, 3 draws, and 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the Bronx, New York, by way of Puerto Rico, please welcome the Shark, Melissa Hurricane Hernandez. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. She is the defending world champion. Her professional record, a perfect one. 13 fights, 13 victories, 7 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Northampton, England, here is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Chantelle Il Capo Cameron. And now to the scale, the former WBC featherweight champion of the world, the Shark, Melissa Hurricane Hernandez. $136.2, $136.2 for Melissa Hernandez. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Il Capo, Chantelle Cameron. 139.2 pounds for Chantelle Cameron. Chantelle Cameron v. Melissa Hernandez, 10 rounds for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World.
Hi, Chantelle. Welcome to Las Vegas. How does it feel to be in the fight capital of the world?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's been a great experience.
What do you expect to do tomorrow night in your title defense?
Going to put on a good performance and the best preparation I could have asked for, and feel strong, feel powerful, and just going to make a statement out here.
I'm sure you've watched plenty of film on Melissa. What kind of fight do you think she'll bring to the ring tomorrow?
She'll be tricky, slippery, but I'm a better fighter all round.
Yeah. A lot of people here in America maybe haven't seen you before. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Where did your style come from? How did you get in this sport?
I've done kickboxing, Thai boxing, amateur boxing for Team GB, and as a professional, I'm just aggressive, come forward, and love to fight.
What kind of outcome will we see tomorrow night? Give us a prediction.
I'm just going to win.
Just going to win. Sounds easy enough. Good luck to you. All right. And now the challenger, Melissa Hernandez. Come on in. You seem very comfortable. You do have 20 more professional fights than she does. How do you use that experience to your advantage?
I just do what I've always been doing for the past 20 years, winning.
So you get a chance at this stage of your career at a world title. How do you make the most of this opportunity?
You make the most of it by saying that I believe that us females need to get on these bigger cards and we need to get more equal pay and all that good stuff that we work so hard for in the gym.
How do you beat her tomorrow night?
By just showing up.
Really? So you don't have much respect for her fighting abilities, I assume?
I have super respect for her. I respect any woman that gets in the ring, and she's the champion. So I'm the one here showing that I still have it.
Well, I like your gusto. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
Thank you, guys. Keep watching the females. Thank you.
All right, Melissa Hernandez. Back to you, David. The man himself, excuse me, Mr. Michael Buffer.
All right. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, is proud to host a great evening of world-class professional boxing for your entertainment. And at the top of the card, two of the very best in the world fighting for 12 rounds for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. It'll be seen live on Dazn around the world, and it's all presented by Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Taken Boxing Promotions, Devin Haney Boxing Promotions, and Golden Boy Promotions. So let's bring the challenger and champion up to the stage at this time for their weigh-in. By the way, this contest is sponsored by Hennessy, Never Stop, Never Settle, Air Force Reserve, Bet Online, AutoZone, JD Sports, and MGM Resorts. So let's bring them out now, challenger and champion for that main event. First, the challenger, an excellent professional record, 47 victories, 29 wins by knockout. He has 5 defeats, all while capturing 3 world titles. He's the fighting pride of Venezuela, former featherweight, former super featherweight, former lightweight world champion, El Niño de Oro, Jorge Linares. And his opponent. At the age of 21, he captured a world title. Now 22 years of age, his record stands at perfect. 25 fights, 25 victories, 15 of those by knockout. Living, training, and fighting out of right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. He is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney. Stepping onto the scales first, the challenger, the fighting pride of Venezuela, three-time world champion, 134 pounds, 134 for the challenger. Next onto the scales, on the line, his perfect record, 25 fights, 25 victories, officially weighing in at 135 pounds, 135 for the reigning and defending undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney. Here they are, face-to-face, challenger and champion, the three-time world champion, now a challenger, Jorge Linares, the reigning and defending undefeated WBC world champion, the Dream, Devin Haney. Tomorrow night, tomorrow night here at the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. It all goes down, a great night of world-class professional fighting. Top of the card, this 12-round world title contest.
What an exciting main event it is going to be tomorrow night at the Michelob Ultra Arena here at the Mandalay Bay. Devin Haney, who is here with me right now, the champ, is here. Devin, this is your toughest test, at least on paper, and yet I've never seen you more confident in winning. Why are you so confident?
First off, I want to thank God for this opportunity, but I prepared well for this fight. Inshallah, we get the victory, and we look good doing it. I'm so ready.
What concerns you the most about him, a former three-division world champion?
I have no concerns. I prepare for anything that he brings to the table, I'm going to be ready for. So I just look forward to Saturday night, going in there and having fun.
Are you going to react to what he does, or are you going to try and set the tone yourself?
We just got to see on Saturday night. I'm prepared for anything.
So what have you done that made this camp so good, so different, and has made you so confident?
Prepare well.
All right, so what's your message to all your fans watching around the world?
Thank you for all the support. Tune in Saturday night. It's going to be fireworks.
All right. He is the WBC champion of the world, Mr. Devin Haney. Good luck to you. There's his father. How you doing, sir? And then in steps Jorge Linares, representing Golden Boy Promotions. Robert Diaz is here. Welcome, Jorge. Earlier this week, the odds have certainly gotten a little tighter, but earlier this week, Logan Paul had a better odds of beating Floyd Mayweather than you do of beating Devin Haney. Where's that disrespect? Why does no one seem to be giving you a chance?
Boxing changed so much right now, especially with the coronavirus. So, but I respect every commentary that people say. Boxing or whatever the people say something about boxing, about myself and everything like that. I know very well myself, and I'm here. Finally, I'm here. I'm so excited to make a beautiful fight this Saturday night.
All right, so Devin Haney has a lot of hype behind him. He could be the next big thing. What do you see when you look at him?
I saw a lot of video of him, especially the last fight with Gamboa. He's an amazing fighter. He's an amazing boxer. He's an amazing young guy. I respect that. He's the champion right now still to Saturday night, but Saturday night is different story. So I come here from long way from Japan to here. So to make beautiful fight Saturday night, I need to be champion again.
What areas do you think you're better than he is?
Everything, especially the first...
Everything?
Everything. I know very well myself. The more important thing is the experience what I have. I'm 3-time world champion. So I'm coming here very secure about this fight, about myself. So, and I'm a champion already. I need to show everyone Saturday night.
And with these odds, did you go down and place a little wager on yourself here in Las Vegas?
No. I'm so chilling. I'm so relaxed here. I'm so happy.
All right. Well, what's your message to your fans watching in Venezuela, in Japan, and of course here in the United States?
First, I need to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for the support. 皆さんどうもありがとうございました。本当にもうそろそろ明日試合見てください。頑張ります。And thank you for everyone. Thank you to all the support, especially en Venezuela. Gracias a todos por el apoyo. México, Latinoamérica. Así que ahora solamente es cuestión de horas, un día más para robarnos el show nuevamente acá en Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you.
That's a lot of languages. So thank you, gracias, and domo arigato.
Domo, obrigado, in Portuguese too.
I'm Portuguese, I don't know Portuguese, I'm sorry. All right, that's going to do it for us. We're here for now, but we see you live tomorrow night on Dazn live from the Michelob Ultra Arena at the Mandalay Bay. It is Devin Haney taking on Jorge Linares for the WBC Championship of the World. See you then.